afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. Off here to a 1v1 on crossing in the woods in the north. It is VonAsten, fighting here for the Red Army, the Soviet Union. Taking on the role here of the 5th Mechanized Corps in the south. It is Asiamint, fighting here for the German Army, Deutschland, das Vaterland. Rolling out here with the 7th Panzer here with Scavenge, Grand Offensive and Breakthrough. Certainly a rare selection there of Oberkommander's doctrines. With medical supply, infrared half-track bulletins and Jagdpanzer bulletins versus armored assault guard rifle and airborne troops with double infantry and mine bulletins. Note both of those are, these two of those, active for faster production. That's anything worth noteworthy there from VonAsten. Kuhwagen out here for Asiamint to help get a bit more speed on the field. And as always, please comment, like, share and subscribe. Press that bell button if you would do. That will make me very happy and will also keep the YouTube algorithms off my back. Also, a big thanks, as always, to my patrons, supporters, those dashing people who support the Propagandacast on a monthly basis. You too can join the ranks of picking yourself and just, pop in a one-time donation by PayPal. Also, there's the conscripts. More conscripts away there for VonAsten. Kuhwagen moving up east side, going straight for the front fix there, routing them with vicious machine gun fire there, quickly gaining local tactical superiority there, and foraging onwards for the Kugelwagen, dashing through the terrain, crashing into trees, branches, and the occasional squirrel. My God, Jürgen, you ran into someone's dog. That's not a dog, Fritz. That's a squirrel, but it's so big. Yeah, Russian squirrels. This is something else. And as Kuhwagen was the conscripts there, conscript east was there, west was there, we got engineers coming up there, and we got the Sturmpioneers ready to face them off with the Sturmgewehr. Bit of movement here, and we got there, barbed wire off to deny any possible cover there to Asiamint. Kuhwagen there racing about still, looking to disrupt, harass, and shoot with its MG-34 on the mounted on the back. Fulton's just grabbing points, not joining in the fight there. More Fulton comes around there for Asiamint as VonAsten's forces push up the eastern side here. Bit more skirmishing, Kuhwagen push back, coming up the 4th conscript on the way there for VonAsten. Skirmishing out here in the open. Kuhwagen's conscripts. More Fulton on the way there for Asiamint. Fulton being swarmed by the conscripts. Asiamint is trying to move forces there to assist here. Turn the fight around, but the problem is right now VonAsten simply is enjoying too many numbers here in the area, and Asiamint just doesn't have the Sturmpioneers, which have usually been, shall we say, the thing to tip the scales in favour of Deutschland, but instead it's got a lot of conscripts with the most on their guns, and they're just beating the tar out of here of Asiamint. On the west side, Sturmpioneer would wing up, get the try on the way there for Asiamint. It's going to be some tech there. Obviously, the question is what's going to be. What will it be? Kuhwagen there firing away. Close to it, one there actually. But also worth pointing out, it's also close to exploding. Fulton outmaneuvered, swarmed here as VonAsten pours more and more troops into the eastern side, and Asiamint's right flank is collapsing. Fulton moving in there. Failing to get into the building right before the conscripts pop in and kick in the doors. That said, with only 1 minute to fire back through here, the Fulton technically have the advantage. They, of course, theoretically just swarm out there and just deal with the conscript up close. Wait, what was that supposed to be about? Okay, now it's back. Guess I might have misclicked first time, or is there some sort of trick he's got going? Like, I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. In the end, though, Asiamint is forced to retreat. These side now very much all Marxist, and the West Sturmpioneer was the engineers with flamethrowers. Kuhwagen causing it repairs. Truck moving up here for Asiamint. Will it be the Kampfgruppe Hauptquartier, or will it be the Mechanized Regiment Headquarters? Mines was out there for Asiamint. Obviously worried about VonAsten laying down mines, respecting the fierce tenacity of VonAsten. Once voted second most dangerous man in all of the Netherlands. Anyways, for the round, they come to the Kuhwagen moving in. 2 kills, veterans who won. There we go. Battlefield headquarters up there for Asiamint. Fulton moving east was there. Need to fix up that Kugelwagen. Mines down here from VonAsten. Good work there. Thumbs up. And of course with the bulletin, he gets slightly faster mine laying there. Wait, how are we doing this faster? We grease our hands up. What? Yes, grease. It works. Just, be careful not to drop them, which you can also do fast, in which case you may lose your face. Just look at no face Dimitri over there. And just going the point there, setting up Sam as well there. Good work by Asiamint. Troops reinforcing, setting out there. Belgrave head calls up. Quickly see a flag half track for Asiamint to put pressure there on VonAsten's forces. That would not be, I think, too shabby there. VonAsten, meanwhile, and Asiamint are both keeping their hands, shall we say, above their trigger in terms of, like, doctrine. Not quite ready to pull it yet. And there you go, 251-17 flag half track away there for Asiamint. Equipped with a 2cm flak gun. Later models would be equipped with the flak drilling, which was basically a series of aircraft machine guns. The Germans basically realised they need an aircraft, and so they turned them into anti-aircraft guns. Mounted them on flak half-tracks trucks, and even something like set up like, more like something like a 2cm flak 38 there, sort of, don't know there. Basically just triple of those set up and could, really stretch things. Fun fact. I'm surprised they actually didn't add that. Would have looked a bit more interesting on it. I suppose it could have been held to balance and still make it feel like, relevant, but still, little note there. Medics flying up there for Asiamint. Constantly head here. VonAsten once more on the assault team for the glory of the motherland. The 5th Mechanized Corps. Sandbags in the centre. Thumbs up there. Good sandbagging by VonAsten. Kuhwagen there. Firing with its machine gun. Close to Vetchi 2. And they're going to tank grenade off. Blowing through the engine block of the Kuhwagen nearly surviving. The front ships are pushed back here by tenacious Volksgrenadiers. And the Kuhwagen calls in dying repairs, as it has seen significantly better days. Coming up here, we got a Schuhmine there in the way. Schuh standing for Schützenmine. Though could also stand for shoes, and basically if you hit that one, you're not going to need shoes on that foot anymore. Because the Schuhmine was designed to maim rather than kill. One of the innovations of World War II. Obviously not a great innovation in a sense, but I suppose that depends on perspective. Oh wait, shooting there. Field gun following up here for VonAsten. Almost done with the 3rd Division field gun. Falls in the centre, we've got engineers bringing up there for VonAsten. Field gun subs going to be an issue there for Asiamint to deal with. You should probably consider some light infantry guns, particularly on a map like Crossing in the Woods. Light infantry guns are quite handy. And put them there, go flag up them by the engineers. Finding their cover, not so great when they're actually not behind it. Jump on from west, they got 2 constables ready to go eat the flak after, and there goes his 3 divisional field gun being held forward by VonAsten and the Red Army. In the east, Kuhwagen advances there again, 6 kills, eventually 2, leading the way there for Deutschland. To a better tomorrow, this is Kubelwagen. And then you're getting out there for Asiamint, obviously worried about not so much anti-tank weapons, but tanks. Like the T-70, or in theory some sort of fast anti-aircraft half-track. And we got the Asiamint with Grand Offensive is about to say breakthrough. I guess there's a part of me that wanted to be breakthrough, But, Grand Offensive makes a lot more sense, to be honest. Sandbags up as well. Good work. Both players, by one you might notice, are displaying good tactical and strategic flexibility. They're not just getting, caught up on one point and fusions like budge, no matter what. They're not trying to, make it into Stalingrad here. Which, would be even worse considering this just, a piece of swamp. That's not going to look great in the history books. And then, Asiamint and VonAsten decided that apparently this useless swamp was there's is this Stalingrad? Yeah, I don't make sense of it either, neither can the Russians. In fact, they've just decided it doesn't exist. Constantly reaches there, as the Volksgun's there by the eastern fuel point. Volksgun up in the centre, straight to the field gun. Volksgun's moving up here through the centre of Asiamint as well. East of the conflict with the Volksgun's cool gun to support there. Nobody's got detection active. Flak half moving up. Field gun is no need to receive. That's great for the flak half. And the contra center final zone being flanked by the flak. Field gun, in fact, pushed back there. Good push to Asiamint, straight for the juggler. Hitting all the vital card points there for VonAsten and leaving him without resources very rapidly. 2 thumbs out to Asiamint. That was a beautiful push there. 1 for the history books. If they covered fictional, World War II engagements. Sadly, they don't. Otherwise, I could make millions. I could make BBC documentaries. Voiced by, famous actors and all that, All that. Sadly, fictional engagements don't count. Anyways, track on the way there for Asiamint. T-Sun on the way there for VonAsten. Asiamint will be moving ahead. Kevin takes a nasty hit there from the field gun. And the entire crew pretty much dies. A high close shell, they're just rupturing everything inside of them. Except the eardrums, interestingly enough. That one's those survived. See something out here for VonAsten. Find where this 45mm gun. Flag cap tech falling back on the west side here. We got Coh2 nearest conscripts about to get knocked out. Possibly here. Close to about C3-ish. Close-ish. And there goes Schwerer Panzer calls up for Asiamint. Note he's putting it very close to his base because that's honestly where it's going to be safest. And I was just risk, inviting VonAsten to just destroy it, which typically never ends well for the Oberkommando West. Anti-tank goes on the flag cap tech. Will you rush in with the team and try and take it out? You may also, of course, find the more tantalizing targets of the Schwerer Panzer quarters. Oh, wait, no, Asiamint in a slightly awkward position as VonAsten sees somebody hits him. Schwerer Panzer quarters, they're almost done, but meanwhile, it is quite vulnerable to damage, and obviously could risk being knocked out here, which would be very bad there for Asiamint, and of course, absolutely amazing for VonAsten, like, one of the best things ever. But there you go, narrowly, Asiamint Schwerer Panzer quarters is standing. It's on fire, but it's standing. Don't worry, Jürgen, just get the fire extinguisher and we'll make some great propaganda photos out of this. And then he's going to try and finish off the Schwerer Panzer quarters. This is going to be really painful there for Asiamint. Yup. Down it goes. Punished. And here's like, even next to his base. And just highlighting just how vulnerable Schwerer Panzer quarters. In this case, of course, the fact they split up the part of the Schwerer Panzer quarters like two sides does mean it actually hurts less. But it still hurts. It still hurts. It doesn't hurt as much as it could have. Mine goes off here, killing a single field gunner. Oh wait, rough moment there for Asiamint. He's going to have to work a bit hard to come back from this. And this is, of course, a great moment for VonAsten to perhaps try and push ahead here, Asiamint. Still no doctor. VonAsten remains hesitant. Still not making any moves. Still not committing. Positive force from going to conscripts there. Field gun bombarding, got 6 kills on it. That field gun's already been great levels, as you can see there for VonAsten. Mine goes off there. Thankfully, for Asiamint, none of his troops were on the mine. For VonAsten, that's obviously, something he'll never truly know of, but, he'll probably be, disappointed afterwards. Constant fire, mine goes off as well there. Lots of mines, in fact, going off here under the feet of both German and Soviet infantrymen. Decently firing away there. We got 1 kill veterans, 1 there. Flag carpet quickly dodging away there. 4 kills veterans, 1. Double cannon for Asiamint to put an end to possibly any armor here from VonAsten. Both rockets, though, miss, screaming through the sky or the air, and instead of hitting tank, they hit house, dirt, and possibly a squirrel. They just managed to escape from Leningrad's public park, only to get hit by the cannon there for. Coh2 finally went down. It was a valiant vehicle, but in the end, it was no match for Sir tenacity and, firepower, which in this case isn't actually a lot. Another truck out, another Schwerer Panzer quarters this time around. Asiamint's going to be placing it still outside his base, but hopefully in an area where, like, VonAsten can't easily spot it, rush it, and destroy it. Center victory point secured, ground lost and field point. VonAsten could consider taking up soon here versus Asiamint. We'll of course have to see if it does that, if it decides that is necessary or beneficial to him. Roaming aggressive with the T-70. Possibly again he's checking for the Schwerer Panzer quarters being set up in the same place, though of course this is where Asiamint decides to, play chess and actually plays another place rather than just exact same place and hope that VonAsten does walk in on it again. Up here, mechanized armor company being set up there for the glory of the motherland under VonAsten's glorious leadership. And it goes for armored assault, so that means T-35s, radio intercept, little crew repair training, ultra-stomach attacks, of course the IS-2 heavy tank. So this could possibly result on both sides after going for heavy tanks. Flag happening westwards, got conquering about here in the east, westwards there maximum hold force for VonAsten, Panzer is going deep here for Asiamint on the far left flank here, we've got 405 to 401, Victor Panzer are actually quite close. Schwerer Panzer course up, should activate it, authorize it, And of course, considering to get some orbital, would also been great. And I still think you should go for a light infantry gunner too. VonAsten, of course, sensing blood once more is going to try and destroy the spare panzer quarters. Can Asiamint this time avoid it being destroyed? And turn into another piece of Soviet target practice? Or will history repeat itself within, 10 minutes? Maximal there for VonAsten. In fact, VonAsten is committing heavily to Maxims here. Plus another field gun. Obviously starting to worry about enemy armor. And of course another incentive then for Asiamint to consider some artillery. Flareman goes off there. East side is wide open, so Asiamint could find easy progress here versus VonAsten. As VonAsten, of course, is swarming up the west side here. The second Maxim has arrived. The second field is now being hauled through the forward to the front line. Grab the point there. Pushing west with the conscript, close to Need 2. Seizing the center. Flak half good to go, 6 kills. Efficiency 2 is close, but not quite there. Mind something again, because see that just this tactical shifted between the two sides, so they dance around, looking to gain the upper hand against the other. So the dancing steps of war continue. See something very, very close to the two, using the recon mode. There's a scout ahead. Look for weaknesses, opportunities. Also try to avoid getting hammered by double acument and destroyed. Try to destroy the sandbags here. Good hit by one acument with the T-Sim, of course, is already speeding away, and we got the fields being moved up. Maxim's carrying the center, and we've got another one carrying the west, backed up by another field gun, in case Asiamint decides to make a swift left hook there, but he is not. We got another new squad for VonAsten. And there you go, double constant caught with the flak half track, and they need to retreat against VonAsten senses that there's no purpose in them just getting slaughtered by the flak half track. Grab the eastern field point there. Mines was ready there for VonAsten. West side there, bit of boom. Bit of explosion, Panzer's moving ahead there. Grab the center victory point. VonAsten would soon go for T-35 and begin hitting hard hit Asiamint. There's obviously the opportunity of just strolling straight for the IS-2 right away. But that would certainly take some time. I could maybe give Asiamint some time to stage a comeback based off of that. But it is an option. As for Asiamint, going for a Panther as soon as possible would be a half bat. Of course, he's up against Armoured assaulting, while you may not be aware of it. Having a Panther would not be better. Plus, his opponent had stuff with K1s as well for, gut rifles. So, I was expecting something heavier than the Panther can deal with. Wouldn't be entirely bad. So, you may just have to go for the Panther or the Yak Panzer here. Cheeseman East was there. They're ready to face it and blast it apart. In fact, right here, VonAsten may just committed, but no, looks like he just narrowly gets away. They even note what he pops reconnaissance mode. Oh, just not to fire, so it doesn't give away his position or the Kedman efforts. Almost lost the T-Zone. He got a bit lucky there, though. A bit lucky. They're not terribly so. It's like Kedmans don't shoot that fast. He's caught to the flag craft take to the west side here. Salt quickly stalled down by constant engineers, and of course the Maxim nearby could further ruin Asiamint's attack. East side here, flag up as the Barrington. Need to pop smoke here. Might listen. There we go. And then he may still lose it with a bit of bad luck. Pushing further eastwards here. A lot of aggressive maneuvering here between Asiamint and VonAsten, both looking to find a weakness, this gap they can exploit against the other. Maxim Rider looks like the west side is now going to be once more open here to Asiamint. Back here, enforcing healing. Armor wise, we're not clear as to what it is. And it looks like VonAsten is in fact going here for an IS-2 stall, which is certainly giving Asiamint more time to perhaps, build up himself towards. No, actually, scratch that. I spoke too soon. VonAsten commits to the T-3045. Mine's cleared out there. So that is almost done. Asiamint only has 2 games to stop that. Focus from the units in the center. Westwards, they're teaching getting the Panzer. Is going to be retreated here for Asiamint. No chance in hell those Panzer do not get annihilated if they try to overrun their own. Yeah. And there you go. T-30-45 round there. 4th VonAsten and the Red Army. West side here, teaching us like Kedden efforts again. And once more. Looks very much set to get away there. Newman center looks like could be a breakthrough attempt here by VonAsten. They've got the T-35 with infantry and a field gun ready to punch a hole there in Asiamint's front, which is already seeing significant strain from VonAsten's constant probing. Assuming westwards there, we got a 3rd location of Asiamint here. Could indicate that he might actually now try and stall for the command Tiger tank here. I mean, that makes sense. It's going to go for that many anti-tank weapons. I also think you just wait a bit longer for the Jagdpanzer Panther rather than go for a 3rd Locaden. But if he's going for a command Tiger, like a 3rd Locaden effort kind of makes sense. So obviously, I'd not advise it. Black after firing away there. Half 823, Panzer flanking in there. West side of the front is holding for now. T-Sonic back there needing repairs. 3rd Locaden, of course, has a right. Oh! He's also got a line for tonight, actually. Did finally go for it. 2 thumbs up there to Asiamint. Almost got the maximum there. And Petrov there narrowly managed to hold it out of there. Line's gun firing away. And then we got a Katyusha rocket launcher for VonAsten moving up the heavy artillery here versus his hit for the right opponent. Teeth over there with 2 kills. Katyusha slowly arriving. West side there we got troops moving up. Holding back. Konstantin here setting out. East side there, Asiamint once more looking to open up a new front here versus VonAsten. Of course, VonAsten quickly shut down with the T-35 or even a T-70. All the way, it looks like VonAsten will be going for the IS-2 anytime soon, keeping up the pressure on Asiamint. But again, it does look like Asiamint will try to stall out for the Tiger 10. A risky proposition, but not impossible. Far west, we've got the T-Sim sitting up there. Supporting the infantry push as well, thumbs up. Looks like they're pursuing the T-Fighters like kidnappers. Can't without it. A lot of intense fighting in between Asiamint and VonAsten. Almost getting wiped there and narrowly failing to get it. T-Fighter escaping. West side there is very slowly pushed forwards there by VonAsten. He's obviously taking no chances either as Asiamint. He's taking no chances. Katyusha rocket launcher ready. West side there. More points just steadily being grabbed. He's going to continue to remain there. I think it's an usurp position. Redirect any like German counterattack and then sort of throw it into disarray. Sneaky there by VonAsten. Sneaky. Oh, never mind. Looks like being pulled away. Graham needs some victory point. Going 322 with 350. Still relatively close between the two, but VonAsten is slightly getting ahead here. He also has the larger force. Asiamint, though, is close to, well, he's a bit over a minute away now from the Command Tiger. Question, of course, will be connected and, you know, wield it to victory here against VonAsten and the Red Army. That's the big one there. Also, the advancing conscripts doing a bit of damage in the west here. We got infantry or women here, so position conscripts backing up a field gun, but the field gun's being focused on their first priority, I think, there by Asiamint, of course, to clear that out. Place looks like a briefly connected, of course, secure and turn against VonAsten, but all just denied VonAsten anti-tank weapons. Almost got it, but T-Sim's been moving in to support that. East center here, we got another push there by Asiamint. Field gun cleared out. T-70 almost taken out again. T-4 probably moved up. Asiamint is very close to the target and they're going to destroy the field gun. And a unit gets wiped there by the Katyusha rocket launcher. The entire Focus squad decimated. Annihilated. Another Panzer squad. They're close to being completely wiped off the face of the pixelated earth. Heavy hits there on Asiamint. That Katyusha rocket launcher tore the stuffing out of Asiamint. There, that was a total of 9 kills. Absolutely brutal there. Effective, but brutal. Thumbs up there to VonAsten with that strong Katyusha backup barrage there. Meanwhile, though, Asiamint is now incredibly close to the Tiger tank. You can almost hear the crew singing the Panzer lead. T-5 going eastwards there, going straight here for the eastern viewpoint there with the T-35. Focus down to fire. Tiger tank ready there for Asiamint. Adding the Pinlock machine gun, since you can't have the Panzer Commander, turns out the Command Tiger was a bit too good with that. Targeting moving ahead here. The machine gun halfway done. Direct miss on the conscripts, I suppose you'd call that. I thought it was going to be a direct hit. It was like anticipating, like, yes, direct hit. Oh, never mind. Next one, they're covered by smoke. No infantry full out there by Asiamint. Of course, it might not be worked by field guns, so it does make sense there. Thumbs up either way. Actual tactical use of smoke. Very good to see. Very good to see. East side here, bit of skirmishing right now. VonAsten doesn't look like he's got most of the map. Of course, he is going to have a bit of chance there with the command tiger, in particular due to the loss of his field gun. Being down to just one. And meanwhile, Asiamint is pushing his command tiger as far as he can get away with it. Backed up by infantry as well. Very good. Not a lot of infantry though. Not a lot of infantry. Definitely would want more infantry to back that up, I think. You would definitely want a bit more there. Oh wait, tiger firing away there. 5 kills, 6 kills so far. Max crew, they're suddenly finding their members rapidly dwindling under heavy fire there from the tiger tank. Fixing up that the front line, built there by Asiamint. Fortunately, they're being forced to retreat, I think, soon. West side rather open there. I think an easy push there by the Asiamint. Constant fire from the tiger tank. Almost getting some kills in there, but not enough. And backing off of the tiger tank. East side here, constant there. Being slaughtered by the flag half tech. Tiger tank joining in there. We could see a wipe here on VonAsten. This constant looking very susceptible to a wipe. And there you go. Unit annihilated. Squad Bogdanov gone. Tiger tank falling back. He grabbed the eastern point there. And the southern eastern point as well. Back here reinforcing healing. What will Asiamint go for next? From there, he's got 10 kills in the tiger. And I think VonAsten, he might not be tempted to go for the IS-2 heavy tank to try and respond to the command tiger with his own heavy tank. You could also go for HE-5s, obviously. And right here, Asiamint is basically looking to clear lanes of fire to make it harder for VonAsten to sneak up on the centre. And Asiamint seems to be enjoying himself. He seems to be enjoying himself. That's great. I think the field gun bugged out or something, in which case it cleared it out there. I don't know. Hard to say there. Hard to say. That, of course, they were suspected of actually being, you know, Trotskyite traitors and had to be purged for the glory of the Soviet Union. For that's, of course, doing his part to uphold party sanctity. He will later, of course, be awarded the Star of the KGB after the war for that one. Ground upon there. He is routed. Command tiger holding back, close to 2-1. He is routed, ground off some point. Tiger tank with his conscripts. Shot fired, missed. Shot bounced up. East side of the tiger tank being pulled back. T-field 5 there. Bit damaged, got another feeling again for VonAsten. I think further indicators actually stalling here for the IS-2. Heavy tank. Shots fired. The TCD once more avoids being obliterated in there. Got another could use barrel here for VonAsten. Once more rockets hurtling through the air. Targeting on the centre, holding back the third advance their field gun. Taking some nasty hits from the command tiger. Direct hit there. Field gun crew annihilated. Destroyed. T-field coming out there. Need to be careful of the tiger tank. Close to veterans 1, then actually connected to the command tiger ability. Shot fired. Need to be careful here. Constant swarming in at it. Jump on, might want to put away the mine sweepers and get some extra hits here. 20 kills in the command tiger. It's really having an impact here though on VonAsten. There you go. 22 kills. Constant being annihilated here by the steely might of Asiamint here. Another kill there. 23. West side cooking up there. Flag being forced back. VonAsten's almost has the fuel for the IS-2. Just needs the manpower then. Tiger tank just keeps killing. 25. West side here till they find the conscripts. Decent hit there. We got 6 kills on the light infantry. Shots east side. Panzers moving up. More artillery fire here plus flak fire from the flak half tech. 27 kills. They've definitely done a lot of killing here for Asiamint. I wonder how much is... Well, they roughly account for almost half of all the kills of these two units. Punchers and Engineers. Command taking here, they're going for the T55. We've got a field on the flank here. Target misses. Shot bounce from the field gun this time around. Time to get the max. We've got 26 kills from the target tank. Another bounce from the field gun. The target tank's 100mm thick frontal armour. Proving to be rather tough to crack for a lot of weapons. Ooh, one's got the field gun, got 20 kills. Healing pops. Oh, we got Command Tiger, which boosts nearby infantry combat ability. Very nice. They does lower the rate of fire. Also used to lower the accuracy, but they removed that as it turned out to be, you know, a bit too prohibitive. So a bit of brief combined arms there with the Command Tiger. 2 thumbs up. It's an incredibly rarely utilised ability because, like most other abilities, it requires some actual setup rather than just spamming the button all the time. So anyway, 2 thumbs up. Asiamint, in fact, using an ability most people never use. Great hit there, almost getting wiped there. We got very, very close between the Command Tiger and some nice bonuses there. Tiger tank shoots need to be repaired. At which point, of course, once activated 2, its Command Tiger ability also gets boosted, so that it can boost other vehicles as well as tanks. Almost on the way to Asiamint, very good there. 31 kills in the Command Tiger, 30 kills on the flak half track. Virtually 4 games. VonAsten's infantry is being torn apart, shredded in the open. Command Tiger then battery repairs. Even pop Command Tiger there, I think. Maybe to increase the chance of the line gun tank to survive there, I think. I guess that makes sense. We got punches with the T in the east edge, 5 kills. Wow, has none done 5 kills? Crikey. That's kind of impressive in a strange way. VonAsten looks like he's been suffering heavy manpower losses, so while he's clearly saving up for the IS-2, he's trying to keep the manpower build up necessary, and this could be a bit easier trying to set up for a heavy tank because they are quite manpower intensive on top of fuel intensive, so you can end up in a situation like you're trying to hold out for it, but you just beat yourself more dry on manpower, which point you into like, you know, very, very, well, negative spiral of demise. Target there, gaining Red T2, boosted its Command Tiger ability there, which not just boosts just infantry, but also vehicles. They go insanely on people from MD54, and he's popping it again. Wow, I'm really impressed there. He's very consistent making use of it. That is damn impressive, like, really. Like, I'm fairly certain already here Asiamint has used this ability more in this game, in this match, than those players so far has ever used the ability. Now, probably more than they've used most abilities. At least of the sort of, say, same type. So again, 2 thumbs up. Command Tiger there with 33 kills. VonAsten in a bit of a tight spot. We got 246 with 269. Consequently, side with the T backing them up. I'm really impressed with that Command Tiger handling and the usage of the Command Tiger ability. It's also relatively cheap. I mean, 15 munitions. Like it's just about here unleashed on Asiamint's force. We've got 246, 254. Still pretty close on make 2 points overall. Black half tech halfway to the ace level. East side there, we're going to push the VonAsten. Back hits between forcing healing for Asiamint. We got the Command Tiger moving up here, opposite nearby, already scouting ahead there for the Befehls Panzerkampfwagen 6. Shot fired, missed, bit of a whiff there. Shot fired again. Alternate suppressed. Need to retreat those, I think, before they get annihilated. Line for gun there, trying to get a light fire here. We got 8 kills close to eventually 3. Close to the council there in the east. Asiamint finding his front line once more shrinking as VonAsten hits hard. He's really feeling a lot of feeling it. It really feels like he's somehow trying to start for the IS-2. He's not aiming a lot lower, but then there you go, another field. So I'm guessing he's not even going to go there. If he does ever. He probably should just be going for H5s like more T5 around and trying to solve for the IC at this point. "37 kills in the Command Tiger, 37. 37. Shot fired. Shot fired there again. Truck on the way there. Probably going to be the mechanized intel repairs. We got 38 kills there. VonAsten seems to stall a bit to the Command Tiger. Really just threw off VonAsten quite aggressively. I wonder how much it's all just been the Command Tiger's ability. Like, it's a bit difficult like to quantify just how good it is, but I imagine it has some benefits, but it's really just hard to tell there in half the engagement because the Tiger itself is just, delivering a lot of pain direct. But there you go, Command Tiger popped again, punches the flying away there. Continues to find the Orbs down. Orbs getting a full wipe there, down to just one man. Punch the support again, but the Command Tiger tank through the conscripts here. Got 39 kills in the Command Tiger. Isadale kept holding up. Down its engine, punch was rounded, comes from 44 VonAsten. That's the fire laying down. I feel like VonAsten obviously would benefit from more to himself as smoke screen to help push through and moving up on the flanks. Don't feel like he's starting to focus a bit too much to the center here. Machine gun there about to get annihilated in a thunderous storm of high closest fire there from VonAsten's field guns. The machine gun is entirely annihilated. Command Tiger holding back there. 41 kills, half HP3. And we got a mechanized regiment right under VonAsten's nose. Good golly. Talk about ballsy. That is a proclamation of "I'm not afraid of you." Command Tiger taking a hit there. Blue fire going off there in response. These still a bit of sneak out. They got 246 and 12. They're fighting the center between Asiamint and VonAsten. These are actually quite good. There you go. We actually got smokes in here from Asiamint. They've been very good there. 2 thumbs up. I mean, it doesn't land perfectly. Flak after the 39 kill from towards the center. Engaging the flak crew and annihilating it. All victory points control here for VonAsten. Oh, Asiamint. We've got a Stukas Rus here from the mechanized regiment. Engineers to fire from the Command Tiger. Engine once more fixed up. 200 points left for here for VonAsten. In fact, less than that. Counter charge at the Command Tiger there. Negative cover. They're being decimated. Machine guns and main guns just slaughtering them like cattle at an abattoir. You said you have found a victory point there. Push back the foes with the promise there's still a panzer squad which is well dug in there and is just tearing through VonAsten's infantry. 45 kills in the Command Tiger. 45. T45 there, 22 kills. Command Tiger advancing. Shot fired there. Kachu's building up in the eastern positions, but to no avail by the looks of it. 45 still in the Command Tiger. Very close to 53. Field going up. Stukas was ready here for Asiamint. Of course, VonAsten is aware of this, but how will he react to this, and how will Asiamint make use of it? Like, a good badge or two could definitely be crippling here for VonAsten, since he does have a lot of support. There's a lot of field guns. So he needs to be careful not to like line them up too neatly here for Stukas first strike to take them out. We got smoke bombs, and I imagine also just spotting there for the Stukas first here. It's the primary purpose. It'd be interesting if you actually make us drink this well as this bait for like the Stukas first. And there you go. Almost got some wipes there, but VonAsten early avoids. We got 246, 145 still. Situation here for VonAsten is awkward. But again, it's Letizian going for the center victory point. Another smoke bombs here, lining up for, I think, a push there. Mechanized taking a lot of damage. Smoking up here. 2 thumbs up. Really great smoke uses here by Asiamint. Really disrupting here VonAsten position, then making the push here. Oopsie, yes, we haven't seen the command tiger popping its ability to support the attack further, causing further grief and harm here to VonAsten. A beautifully coordinated assault here by Asiamint. Good lord. That one really should be, you know, for the history books. Seemed like a nice BBC documentary voiced by Brian Blessed. Oh, perhaps not. Anyways, command time, they're taking for 50 kills. Close to 53 here. Heavy losses on both sides. In the end, though, Asiamint may in fact committed a bit too much here on a small, narrow arc here. Run just trying to use his strength, like, you know, for a better push there. In fact, yes, he's about to use the command tiger. Everything Asiamint had built up, undone. One moment of arrogance, again, charged everything through a very small area there and costing him everything. There you go, GG, game over. Roughly turn around there. Again, should have probably focused more on the flanks, but still, nice work there. I mean, no nice setup, but again, too much stuff there in front of too much artillery. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, don't tell enemies. This is Imperlinks and cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow again for our next episode. Bye.